Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing some more mono green. This weekend specifically I'll be probably playing decks I've played previously in the past. We have a big Apex Gaming Invitational event going on this weekend. If you want to tune into that, it is this weekend and we'll have events in the future, but I work them. So I have like 22 to 24 hours of work to do there. So recording time is not very easy for me in this term a week, but I want to upload every day. So we're trying. The thing we're doing here, just real quick, and this is the deck list if you want it, and I'll show you what I'm using for my 7 sideboard slots currently, but I'll probably end up changing that, is we basically wanted to try the Tortoise around. New card from Wilds of Eldraine. It makes our lands activate for 1 less, so that helps activate Beseiju or Lair, and then like Nykthos. It all kind of reduces some of our stuff here. That was what we were trying. It was like fine, not huge fan. And the other thing that we did in the side is we have this Soul Cauldron that we're going to try to use to benefit and use against Greasefang. Might be a bit redundant because we're so strong against that matchup anyway, in my opinion, at least from playing what I've played. But sometimes exile things in the graveyard is useful, allowing us to give our creatures abilities from their creatures. Other than that, we're just going to hop into the games. I hope you all enjoy, and if you do, please be sure to subscribe. Other than that, let's just get into it. All right. We go first. We got Lair and the Mystic into Burning Tree, Nykthos, activate Storm. We might be short on Storm. I keep thinking Storm's 5 mana, so I'm probably short. Like both theoretically and actually. Alright, Magic the Gathering cards. That very easily could have been bad news for us. Alright, Burning Tree numero uno, Burning Tree numero dos. Play this. I'm short on Storm. It's almost like we knew that. I'm just stupid. Could do things before combat, but of course we're gonna go attack him first. Honestly, might as well attack out. We'll have 2 mana. Do this. Oh, Cardinal Gristle. Sure. Why is mono green probably one of the best decks in the format? At least we can get a Kiora down on turn 2. We can try this. I'm not super confident in this hand. Am I more confident now or less confident? It's always funny this holds priority because it can technically pay into itself to make it a land. Dahlia? Ooh. Okay, so it's counters. Gales even. I don't know what I'm trying to figure out math for. Next turn, it'll be Nowhere Elf, Nykthos, Wolfwillow Haven to this. Play it, untap it. There's an Adeline, so we're going to have to get big and we're going to have to do it fast. Why did it look like Adeline made the counter go on Luminarch? That was weird. Burning Tree's a solid draw here. Yeah, so we'll play Burning Tree. Burning Tree will enter, apply that mana that we so desperately need. Put green here. We'll untap it. Then we can cast a Storm, which is good, but I think putting a 5/6 down might just be better. A Forest. And we get the Wolfwillow Haven anyway. Alright, so 5/6 was enough to they moved on. Alright. We try it just for the dream. Definitely shouldn't try it for the dream, but I kind of want to try it. Does they play land and kill this? But man, is this really good? I'm trying it. I'm down to lose this game. We'll lose it together. We've all seen this hand before and been like, what if? You ever play Commander? These hands, that's what it looks like whenever you're staring down a hand and you're like, if I draw a Soul Ring right now, everything about this game changes. Next turn I get to play a Kiora. Although this Elvish Mystic, there's probably 0 chance it's living. It is living. Okay. That's kind of surprising. This is Spikefield. I thought this was the blue-red flip land. So I thought I was against creativity. There's mono-red Steamkin. Doesn't seem like the combo pile, at the very least. You're not concerned about Kiora. Can I get a Karn, play Silex, and move it to 2? Maybe not here. Yeah, I probably could. I can also get an Elvish Mystic down. Get a Silex down, and we'll play this Landwar Elf. And we can put an oil counter on this. Put another one on it next turn, untap it with Kiora, and pop it, and blow these up. Uh-huh. That makes sense. I don't feel comfortable about any of this. Because they're also missing lands. Well, that changes our plan. I don't care to let these Wolfwillow Havens go if I have a semblance of creatures in play. But they now have 5 mana at the very least. Because this will go up to 4, they can remove the counters. Or, yeah. If they were to like play with Fire Me or something, or use a 1 mana spell, that would have gone to 4. Now they can remove this and they go up to 5 in total. Which is, opponents can't gain life. Sure. Alright, Wolfwillow Haven or not, these are all going bye-bye. You have a spell. Let me go. Be free. I'll just make my 6 mana off this and then pop the Silex, play a Karn, maybe grab something else. This also doesn't want to attack, right? See, you didn't have to do that. Remember how I said, let me go. This situation. I had instant speed, so they could have attacked my Kiora too. Butter Snipe. Sure. Gonna play last spell. You're just sitting there savoring that or something? Like, what was that about? It's like sitting there going, I want you to know how dead you truly are. I'm just supposed to accept that? It's so messed up. Oh boy. This down. Also, if they would have just lightning striked me, Can't gain life, but back here. I mean, it's gutter snipe. I would assume is jumping in front of this. Sure. Yeah. Not gain that life because of this. I just didn't expect that trade to happen. Be fair. Oh. Green. Untap. Play another Kiora. That even work? No. I'm just out here doing nothing for nothing. Whatever. I'm gonna grab this. Right, because if I make 5 mana here, I'm nowhere close to this. I untap it. I make 5. At 5, I go to 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh wait, I have exactly enough. God, I hope I don't have enough. I do. Okay, sweet. The one that's untapped. We draw a Nykthos. We draw a Lair. We go to combat. Take care of this. Could have made a devil and set me to 2 to make pretty much everything in their deck lethal. This is a pass. Like, upkeep, shoot me, I will puke. That. Down. That. This. I didn't activate it, but all I was going to do is plus it. I'll have a white source. No way to gain life, which is tragic. Can you do this though? Actually, can I kill him with this? He's so sick. Here. Yeah, because I definitely don't have the mana. Because I did it wrong. I mean, I don't know if it'd have been enough to kill him. I only needed to cast like 2 spells. It might have been enough. Oh no. Because this has Gutternet. Is it just their activated abilities? How does this work? All activated abilities. It wouldn't be triggered abilities anyway. So it wouldn't have worked. Oh well. Go first. We have an elf. Forest. That's like a fine hand. It's fine if we draw like anything of relevance. Basically, and not necessarily it, but this is a counter spell, but oh, it's just impulse. Okay. Grab a Haywire Might. and try to bait this to be counterspelled or something next turn. And realistically, well, we might lose our Karn too, which is always possible. But the goal would be to then activate Karn, grab Stone Brain, play Stone Brain, activate, take creativity. Sure. Lose our Karn anyway. Yes, sir. I have another one. We'll take Silex, because Silex is going to serve the same purpose. This on 0 will blow up our tokens, I think, right? Sacrifice, destroy each non-land permanent. Does not specify token or non-token. Now for my final trick. Sure. Alex? Use Silex to basically counter a spell. In there, little 1/1s. On everything we've ever wanted and more. I have enough to do this and activate. Boys in. Although I have a little turtle here. 0. We don't want to make Silex a creature so they can remove it. We're going to attack either in case they do a Sokazon here. Oh, now there's Sokazon, I'll attack. They do some scenario how they make, if they can somehow make another target and they'll do 6 mana, like the Silex still pops all these. I think they realize that they don't have enough time to beat what's on the board, but also try to creativity with Silex in play. It was first. We went first. Like, we might keep this because these are more likely to live, but being on the draw, I don't think we can. Well, you know the play. Keep these. And 1 Thoughtseize. Sure. Can't really beat this matchup either. We were playing around Beseech and bringing out like Doom Fortolds and stuff. So, pretty hard match for us to end up taking down anyway. We're gonna try. It doesn't really matter what we do with this. Next turn we can play Kiora, untap it, play an Old Growth Troll. We can use this Forest, this Nykthos, play Kiora, untap this, play Old Growth Troll. Unless they have a way to make me sack enchantments, which they definitely could. Orzhov has all this. The cat. I've seen this being talked about a ton on Twitter, and I'm not really sure why. Because I can't read? Of course it's because I can't read. Nope. Worst part is, so far this guy's just playing standard but beating my ass. Like, you could have just done this, but in standard. You know? Play Old Growth, we'll draw a card. It's a Cavalier. Can't really do much else other than do that. Now, of course, they're playing like Doom Foretold and whatnot. Like, those aren't standard. Rat, birds, bird rats. You're attacking me. I'm definitely not blocking that. Yep. Draw your cards. Do I even throw it back here? Orange probably gonna get us through. Guess I don't lose Storm the Festival if it goes in the graveyard. Actually, no. By this, we draw a card. We activate this. Find it in time. Get to look at 6, maybe find another one. Miss on all those. Pretty much missed there. Play a Karn. We'll attack. Have things that can't block, and we need to try to turn the tide. Make our treacherous blessing as awkward as possible. The big one, have all these tokens. No. Previous to game plan, I believe. I have a way to really like crawl back in. Not super well. No attack, that just tells me they're afraid. Which, sweet. I'll take it. Is there a way to cheese more mana out here? Not really. I'll activate Kiora, untap this, and then we're going to activate the Nykthos. Again, just in case our Cavalier hits. I'll say it very quickly. Not making the cut, at least in my eyes. Not enough that it can do. It's really nice to play it and maybe get the land, like help you dig for a Nykthos. But if you ever had a Nykthos and you drew this card, you just kind of wished it was anything else. And like sometimes having that main board Cityscape Leveler was nice. I know I only played 2 and I didn't get to test it a ton. That's kind of how you have to test some cards sometimes. Just play minimal of them and then try it out. The other thing is, this card would have probably been fine. I think I had it at one point against Greasefang and it was in my hand. But like against Greasefang is fine. But you're playing against Greasefang should be so good anyway that you don't really need to rely on this, because Greasefang has a tough time beating Karn in of itself, Cavalier, and Polukranos, and have done this where I was like running this and then a Cityscape Leveler, and I was just off this entirely because it wasn't out yet. It definitely felt better previously than it did today. Also having more chances to have these to make our devotion higher was always really nice, and they also draw cards off Kiora, so it was a little weird. It was a weird day. I had some testing issues. I was like on 4 of these and then I had to cut them to kind of trim back because I was just getting stuck with these and I didn't want to really play them. It not being legendary though is a upside, whereas like you don't really want to play a whole lot of Polukranos because it is legendary and it does come back to bite you sometimes because you want to play big beefy boys and it doesn't allow you. The only other thing that I'll say is this making Nykthos cost 1 less, or like Besage you, never really came up, honestly, because even if this was Polukranos would make Besage you cost 1 less anyway because it's legendary. So not a big fan. I really was rooting for it, but I don't think it's going to make it. Other than that, it's just mono green. There's not a whole lot to say, so I'm just going to end the video there. I'm also this weekend, because this will come out tomorrow, on the 9th. If you're interested at all, we have a big paper tournament happening at Apex Gaming. It'll be live streamed. We have a lot of commentators there. A lot of people in the pro Magic scene will be there. So it'll be very exciting. My videos will probably be a little bit more short and a lot less edited, or like some things cut out. And if I do sound hurried or hasted, that's probably why, because I have like an hour at night to try to fit a recording in and edit it and upload. So, but you know, we got to try to upload every day. That's how it works. But if you've all been enjoying, I'm very grateful. If not, please tell me what I'm doing wrong or what turns you off of the video or makes you click off. Other than that, hope you all have a good one, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.